I'm going to go up to the graphics workspace, and I just want to talk about a little bit about how we would add text. So let's start with the basic text that you're going to add to your video. So how do you add text? So to add text to a video, select the type tool from your tool bar, and it just looks like a T. You click that, and then you basically click in your program monitor in the video frame where you want to add the text. So this text is going to kind of pop up like a subtitle. So we want it on the bottom. You also have this wrench in settings, and I have turned on something called safe margins. Clicking that wrench in the program monitor and turned on safe margins to give me an idea of where I want my text. I want my text inside of those rectangles there. Inside the larger rectangle. So to add text, you click inside the screen where you want to add it, and you'll get a little red icon indicating you have a text box started, and then you just type your first line in there. And you add your text along as you go. And basically now, if you go down to your timeline, you'll see indeed you've dropped a little piece of text into your timeline. To add styles to that text, you can just highlight the text in the program monitor right in the window that views what you're looking at. And you should now have this Essential Graphics panel open on the right hand of the screen. And you can see you have a text layer right on top as long as you have edit selected. And you can go down and see all the options. We are going to stylize that. On the handout for step 3, it explains it. We use Arial font. So where it says text, you go down and you select Arial. The default on mine was Minion Pro. You're going to, right underneath that, make sure it says regular instead of italicized or bold. And next to that, you see a number that says 100. You're going to click in there and put 55. And that's going to be the size of the text. I click on the color to bring up the color selector. The text is white. The hex code for white is just 6 Fs. And that's just web code. Okay. I go down here to background. And I want to set the background color to black. So I click that. And the black hex code is just 6 zeros. I click OK. And now I just want to mess with this opacity. So that's this first slider here. This is the opacity slider. And we want that, depending on what the image is that this is going to go over, it's going to be between 30 and 50. So let's just 35. So let's just set that opacity to 50% for now. And basically, in a nutshell, that is the style that you want to apply for all of your text on video. The only difference, as we saw earlier, is when someone is speaking. When someone is speaking, we want to italicize that. So you just go under here and select italics. We add the dash like that. So if someone's speaking, it's italicized, and we add the dash. So now that's the style added to that text. I can make a copy of that real easy by holding down Option and just clicking and dragging that. So now I have a copy of that. It's stylized exactly how I want, and I can just go and add the next line. So the trick is to do option click. So if I'm doing subtitles of a person speaking, I can add subtitles there for the first line, and then I need to add the next line. I can just do option click and bring up the next one and then change the text. So that's the easiest way, just to make a copy of that text. Does that make sense? So I have my slide selected. I hold down the option key. I'm clicking and dragging on my trackpad.